What's going on, everybody? It's LC Muscles here, back with a brand new unplanned live stream. You know what? I just got time before I go get lunch with somebody, and figured why not just bust out a live stream because a lot's happened over the past couple hours, and it's interesting to say the least. I just got done seeing a movie actually for the first time since this pandemic started. We actually got to see a movie in the theaters. No mask, no bullshit, no nothing. Just went in the theater, got to see a movie, and I walked out. It was good. I got to meet a buddy of mine. Haven't seen in a while, so I'm happy about that. I got to go see the new Batman movie. The new one with Robert Pattinson, the guy that was on Twilight years ago, the vampire. Yeah, he actually is not a vampire anymore. He's actually pretty badass in this movie. I'm actually surprised to say that, but the new Batman movie actually was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. I don't really watch movies that much anymore, to be honest with you. 90% of the time, these woke ass actors are gonna turn me off to a fucking movie, or just say, you know what, I'm not gonna bother watching your fucking dumbass movie. I'd rather just do nothing or watch TV or whatever. But I'm actually about so yeah, all the woke shit going on. I'm like, I don't want to watch 90% of these movies, but I'm like, you know what, I gotta give this movie a chance. And I did, and I saw it was a matinee showing. Thank goodness, it was only $5. So hey, I'm not gonna beat that opportunity. $5 for a movie. I'm not gonna really beat that because everything's rising in costs, which sucks. But unfortunately, there's nothing to do. Thanks, President Biden, as I put in quotation marks. Oh yeah, the Sonic the movie trailer came out today. I saw that. It was pretty good. I'm intrigued to see that. So that being said, there's not too much going on otherwise. I do want to talk about the Batman a little bit, just to give a little bit of a movie review. I haven't done a movie review on my channel in how long? It's been fucking years. Jesus Christ. Dude, it's been fucking years. Dude, the last movie I saw in theaters, I don't even remember what the fuck it was. It was like 2 years before the pandemic started, so. Yeah, let's ban this motherfucker. Let's go ahead and ban him. Alright, so this guy is gone. So, Dashy, you're excited to see Sign 2. That's good. I'm excited for you. I'll see it. I'll see it because it interests me because there was a trailer out for it. The new Batman movie. Robert Pattinson actually was pretty good. Paul Dano as the Riddler. I actually really liked him as the Riddler. He actually provided a really good Riddler because beforehand I ended up watching Batman Forever before. Like last night, I wasn't doing too much. What's up, Bills Mafia? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. But I wasn't doing much. I figured I'd check out Batman Forever since I was seeing the new one. Batman Forever was okay. It wasn't that good, but Jim Carrey as the Riddler probably is the best performance out of the whole thing. I really enjoyed him as the Riddler, but I wanted to see how Paul Dano took the Riddler concept and made it into his own, and I think he did a damn good job. I think Paul Dano as the Riddler is one of the better villains, and I'm very happy to say that because I really liked him in the movie. I liked Robert Pattinson. I liked Alfred in this movie. The new Alfred, he was pretty good. I liked the new Commissioner Gordon. Catwoman is pretty good. Um, I know people probably have seen it already, so there is spoilers. I'm going to go into spoiler territory a little bit. The new villain, there could be a possible Joker reference in the very end of it. So if you haven't seen it, sorry, but I did say it was a spoiler warning. But it's been 2 weeks since it's come out, so I think pretty much everyone's seen it at this point. But still, I was like, I really hope that's not him. I really hope it's Joaquin Phoenix, but I know in the Matt Reeves universe it's a different Batman, so we'll see. There's no mask saying, yep, that's right, no mask in the theaters, thank God. We're just waiting for a fucking Hawaii and DC to get rid of those mask mandates on the 26th. And I've heard people already sick and tired of it, which, yeah, let's be honest, it's been completely ridiculous, but still, no mask in the theater, got to have my own seat next to my buddy, and we got to watch the movie, and it was fun. It was a fun movie. The action is really good. The cinematography, I think this is probably the best cinematography in a Batman movie that I've seen since Nolan's movie. Like the Justice League, nah, it wasn't as good cinematography. This actually had really good cinematography. Like the lighting was really good. I was very happy about that. And I think overall the movie was a bit long. I think you probably could have cut out at least 10 to 15 minutes, maybe about 20 minutes from the movie, and I think it would have been a bit better. But overall, though, I probably would give Batman, the new Batman movie, probably an A minus. I probably would give it an A minus. So right around a 9 out of 10, I'd say. I definitely think this is definitely better than Batman Begins. For Nolan's first Batman movie, I definitely think this is a lot better. I would definitely say if you have a chance, go see it in theaters. I definitely think the theater I was in, it was nice to be in the theater just because of the audio. The audio quality in the theater was really nice. It wasn't IMAX like Austin would beg you to see this movie in IMAX. Knowing Austin, be like, oh, you gotta see this in IMAX. Oh, you gotta see this IMAX. No, I didn't see it in fucking IMAX. Okay, I just saw this in the regular movie theater, and I think I was still very much enjoyed it. So I think I really enjoyed this movie. If I had to rank the Batman movies, I would probably say the worst one is still Batman and Robin. Batman Forever is okay, but it's not that good. I would say the Michael Keaton Batman actually is pretty good above Batman Forever. I would put this probably in the top half of it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this person. I got them out of the way. Don't worry, Dashy. I got them out of the way. I don't know why people want to spam my chat, but whatever. You're giving me free views, so I appreciate it. Thank you for the free views. So, thank you for the free fucking views. I appreciate it, spammers. I would say go see in a theater. There are not many movies I really want to go see in a theater anymore, just because A, 90% of the actors are woke as fuck, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not interested in it. Like the Elvis Presley one. Like, Elvis Presley one actually looked good, but when I saw Tom Hanks was involved, I'm like, okay, fuck no, I'm not seeing it. Sorry. I'm not a fan. Sorry, Tom Hanks with all his bullshit he's got going on, nope, not gonna see it. So I know he's part of that fucking crowd. I may go see the new Jordan Peele movie. That actually does look pretty good. There was a trailer for that. It does look really fucking good. The new movie called Nope. Like that one meme is from Nope. Yep, that movie does look fucking good though, and I love Jordan Peele as a director. He did Get Out, he did Us, both fantastic movies. I want to see Nope though. That looks fucking good. I probably will see the new Sonic movie probably when it comes out online, but still though, there aren't really any movies I really want to go see in theaters anymore. It sucks, but this is how it is, and I'm just glad I got to see a cool movie like that in the theaters. I definitely say it's better seeing those kind of movies, like the big superhero movies, in theaters. Um, the animated movies, you can watch them at home. Realistically, you can watch them at home, get the same kind of experience. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, you probably can get the same experience watching from home. Like I won't see it in theaters. Like Jordan Peele's Nope though is definitely a must see in the theaters. Jordan Peele's Nope, that looks fucking good, and I can't wait to see that. Not too much else. Bullet Train kind of looked good, but Brad Pitt and all those other ads, I'm like, we'll see. There was other big news when I was in theater. People were blowing up my phone about this, and I'm just like, I have to get my thoughts on this. The Steelers signed Mitch Trubisky to a 2-year contract, and many of the Steeler fans I've seen are already calling the Steelers 2022 season already over. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Number one, it's not even close. It's the start of fucking free agency. Free agency just started on 12 o'clock noon today, and you're saying the Steelers season's already over? Are you fucking? We still have plenty of time left to address the issues. Oh, it's because we didn't get an offensive line. Like Cincinnati got to sign offensive line guys. I get it, but you know what? There's still a shit ton of time left before free agency ends. Are you kidding me? There's still plenty of time left to get the pieces we need. We could still go out and sign so many people out there. We could still sign a ton of people. But you know what? I'm willing to give Mitch Trubisky a chance. Is Mitch Trubisky the quarterback I wanted? No, not really. I would rather prefer Jimmy Garbaggio. as A-Bomb calls him. I would have rather preferred him because at least Jimmy G has that pedigree of winning games. He has the pedigree of at least just making himself at least in good teams and good situations. He's able to put himself above other quarterbacks. So Mitch Trubisky, honestly, I'm going to be fine with it, to be honest with you. What's up, Brandon, Martin, Bill? How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. My thing is with Mitch Trubisky, I'm willing to see if he gets see how he does in the first few weeks. He definitely is a fucking upgrade over Mason Rudolph and Dwayne Haskins. Let me be honest here. Mason Rudolph fucking sucks, and his contract is over after the season. So thank God we're gonna get rid of him. And Dwayne Haskins, he's not helping out his case with the fact that his character is absolute shit. Oh, he's going to bring his phone on and text people during pregame warm-ups of the game. Are you fucking serious? You're an NFL quarterback. You don't do that shit. So, at least he's an upgrade. And the good thing is Mitch Trubisky does well with offensive alignment, a good offensive line, and a good running game. And I think that they could do it. I think the offensive line gets fixed. We can do something because, I think we got some good pieces in place already. It can be better, 100% get better. Why does Lucas look like a hot air balloon? Good question. I'm not really a hot air balloon though. I'm actually 199 pounds even now. I actually lost almost a full pound. Psycho Mike, you fucking asshole. Yeah, I know, Psycho Mike, you're out there to troll, so what am I gonna do about that? I can't do anything about that, but still, I really do want to see how Mr. Trubisky works in the Steelers system. Like, Steel Maiden, I did watch your video. I do disagree about you saying that I'm gonna let you know that I want to eat my words on this too. I want you to eat your words, and I want Mr. Trubisky to do good. Trust me, you think he's gonna be bad? I want you to eat your words because I think he's gonna do good. I think he's definitely above Baker Mayfield quality. And he could definitely be above other AFC quarterbacks. But you know what? All he needs to do for the next 2 years is be a game manager. He doesn't need to do much, and he could be fine. I don't think he's that bad of a quarterback. And he had a year to work with Josh Allen and Brian Daboll in their offensive system. So I think that he's going to carry that knowledge over and be a much better quarterback for the Steelers this time around. And it's a 2-year deal. It's a prove-it deal. Honestly, I'm fine with that because it's a prove-it deal, and if we don't like him, we just cut him. Solves that pretty much in a nutshell. I don't think we signed him to that big of a deal, and we still got plenty of cap space left. I know there's still plenty of time left to make moves, and we're going to make moves. It's not the end of the world. So all the Steeler fans out there saying, oh, it's the end of the RIP 2022 Steeler season, yeah, stop saying that. It's the first day of free agency. There's still plenty of time left to address shit for one more year. You know what? Lost, but you know what? At least we'll compete. At least that's only one loss. We could be much worse. We could be Cleveland. Could be Jacksonville. Could be Indianapolis right now. Or Indianapolis, you don't know what the hell your team's going to be without a quarterback. Like, guys, stop overreacting to the small things. Would I prefer a better quarterback? Yes. But you know what? I think we're fine with Mitch Trubisky. I think he's a good bridge quarterback for a few years. I think we probably will draft offensive linemen in the draft, which actually, let me get to this point. I like the sign because it allows us to go after offensive linemen in this draft. We could draft a ton of offensive linemen like Tyler Lindenbaum and maybe some other tackles because if we don't get Teron Armstead, which I would love to get Teron Armstead, but he's asking a lot right now. He's asking at least 10 to 15 million a year as a starting tackle, which is a little ridiculous. I get it. This is probably his last contract in the NFL, but dude, there's no way. I don't think you're going to offer 10 to 15 million. He's the top offensive prize, but still. I think that if you were signed for $8 million for a better team, a contending team, you'd be fine. I get it. Some players don't care about competing; they just want to get the fucking money, which I'm not gonna blame you. Getting the bag is definitely a good thing, but it'd be better to be on a competitive team, to be honest. Steelers going after Morgan Moses. That could be an interesting player. That would be decent in the draft. We can probably, I think he's definitely get someone we can get in the draft. I'm honestly fine with. We need to get offensive line. That's our big priority is offensive line now. We got our quarterback. We got our running back of the future. We got our running back of the future, but our quarterback for the next couple of years, Alexander. Great. But yeah, there isn't too much else we really need right now. Mainly it's just going after offensive linemen and the safeties. Even though we are going to be signing Akila Witherspoon, we did bring back Miles Killebrew, and even though we are letting grow Terrell Edmonds, he's going to test the free agency waters. I'm hoping he probably will get signed somewhere, but we can get a safety. We still have plenty of time left to get players, and I don't think Trubisky's contract is going to eat that much of our cap space, so we still got plenty of cap space. So I'm thinking we're at least going to sign offensive lineman. We're going to sign at least a cornerback or safety. I would love to go after Stephon Gilmore. I think that'd be a great move. Or maybe Carlton Davis from the Buccaneers. One of those two guys I want to see the Steelers get in regards to free agency, in regards to corners. Safeties, I don't know if we just go after somebody in the draft. We don't know. Maybe trade up and get a top-tier offensive tackle. Might need to go after a backup running back. I'm going to give Benny Snell at least one more year as the backup running back just because I want to see if he can at least do something. Then his rookie contract ends after this year. So at least give him this year. It's the end of his rookie contract. So I'm going to give him that. So what else do we need? Not too much else. I know the Cardinals, I would have liked one day. God damn it. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say. Oh, I know the Dolphins signed Chase Edmonds, and James Conner just signed a deal with the Cardinals. But we need to get at least, if we could get someone that wouldn't be bad. Kalen Ballage is not bad, but we could do a lot better. Maybe we draft somebody. But I really think that offensive line is our priority now that we got Mitch Trubinsky. And we just develop an offensive line. That's all we said. We got to develop an offensive line and get our offensive line to be good. Ever since Mike Munchak left, the Steelers' offensive line has been completely mismanaged, but still. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Baseball's back. My dad was actually going to telling me about some of the baseball he saw today. It's pretty cool. Receiver might be an option. We get rid of James Washington. I think we probably will end up trading him at some point in free agency, or maybe he might sign somewhere else. James Washington, I'm pretty sure he needs to go because even though I like him, he's just not in our system. He doesn't fit well anymore, and we could probably still get capital for him. So, yeah, there's not too much else I was really going to talk about right now other than the Batman movie and the Steelers. There hasn't been any other big free agency moves as of yet. There's still plenty of moves left to be made. I definitely know there's still going to be plenty of moves left. Free agency just started, so there's still time. I would like to maybe do a March Madness prediction video, or at least my thoughts on it, just saying who I can have go to the Final Four. If I had to pick right now, I'd probably say Gonzaga is probably one of my favorites. Get Arizona as a favorite of mine to win it all this year. Baylor, I don't think will repeat. I think Baylor's probably going to lose to Duke. I think Duke's going to try and go very hard this year to go out, send Coach K out a winner. Oh, yeah, AEW happened. I've watched Revolution. I already talked about Revolution already enough to hand, but maybe the Cardinals sign somebody. I heard that Freddie Freeman might be going to the Dodgers, would be interesting, but I really hope the Cardinals get somebody before regular season starts. The season now starts April 7th against the Pirates, which I actually really like that we start off again home against the Pirates to start the season. That actually will be a good test for us to start the season. I think we should be. No, I did not. That's been a long. I know what you're talking about, Bill, but I did not get my name from that. LC Muscle has been my nickname since fucking goddamn since high school. It's been my nickname since high school. And I definitely think I was in high school before that show came out. So before the regular show came out, yeah, I definitely got the nickname before then because if you really want to know my story about the nickname, when I first moved to Florida, I was a scrawny ass nerd, geeky looking dude. I'm not the person I am now. I was a scrawny, geeky guy, and I had no body definition, nothing, no muscle, no nothing. I was just skin and bone, just like Austin. So I ended up getting bullied, and then I ended up working out. And over the summer, over the course of 3 years, I ended up developing muscle mass and body strength quickly, more than my brother, because my brother wanted to get as strong as me, but he couldn't. But I got pretty strong within a few years, just because I have a good fundamentals in regards to lifting weights. So during my freshman year of high school, when I first got into high school and I started lifting weights with the lacrosse team and football, a little bit of football, I ended up getting the nickname LC Muscles because I was able to lift more than people thought I could. So, and I was lifting with the linebackers, the defensive linemen, some of the bigger guys on the team, like the defensive linemen, I was lifting with them. So that's why I got the name LC Muscles, especially with my legs. I can lift a shitload with my legs, especially back in the day. I used to be able to lift like 1,000 pounds on leg press easily. My best ever leg press was 1,250 pounds. My best bench was about 15 pounds. I got that once. I got my best deadlift, but I don't do deadlifts anymore because fuck deadlifts. I almost tore my back muscle because of fucking deadlifts. I got a deadlift of 415. Wait, no, it wasn't 415. It was 455. I'm sorry, 455. And my best squat was about, I'd say 505. Wait, no, hold on. I think it was 505 pounds. So 505 pound squat, and a box squat I probably could do about 550. So that's why I got the nickname LC Muscles. That's one of the reasons they carried it over in high school and then in college, because when I was in college and I played lacrosse, I ended up making a workout plan for the rest of my teammates because I was definitely stronger than the majority of them. So that's why I carried over. So that's a little bit of a backstory in regards to the LC Muscles name. Because I got that name back in freshman year of high school. It's insane to think about. I went from being a scrawny ass kid like my buddy Austin to being fucking muscular. It's crazy to think about, but it's the truth. I know people are loathing the steel. I understand you're loathing the sign, but you know what? Give Trubinsky a fucking chance. Give him a chance. I think Trubisky will be fine. If he sucks at the end of the year, so be it. This is a year where the Steelers are not going to fucking compete this year. I understand that. We're not going to compete this year. We're probably going to be about a year or two away from competing again. But you know what? I'm fine with that. We just continue to build our team. We need to build our offensive line. Our offensive line gets more balance, more reps with each other. Get our defense to get retooled and refixed, because that will definitely happen. And Terrell Austin sucks at the end of this year, we could just have Brian Flores be our defensive coordinator next year. So this is very much a retooling year. It's not a year we're going to go to the Super Bowl. The Steelers aren't fucking going to the playoffs. Are you kidding me? We're not going this year. I know we're not. I already predicted the Steelers were not going to make the playoffs this year. But it's a retooling year. We need to retool and see what we can get for the next year. So, oh yeah, today is Pie Day. I forgot about that. We'll see if I get one. I don't know. I know I have a Blaze Pizza coupon. I might just wait to use it because it's actually good until March 31st. So we'll see. What time is it now? 4:10. I got about 5 more minutes on this little stream, and then I'm gonna go. I gotta go get lunch. So, you guys want to ask me anything about just topics in general, March Madness, whatever? I'm here for it. Um, Even though like I was watching Batman Forever, I saw a little bit of what I saw scores of what the Phoenix Suns are doing in the NBA. Because you know what, sometimes I will check on the NBA the score wise just for fantasy purposes. And dude, the Phoenix Suns are gonna fucking win it all this year. They are. Phoenix Suns are gonna fucking win it all this year. Let's be honest. It's gonna be Phoenix and probably the Sixers or probably the Nets in the finals, and I think Phoenix wins it. Phoenix without Chris Paul is still insane. They could still put up like 140 points. It's nuts. You have Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. That squad's insanely good. And they lost to the finals last year to Giannis Antetokounmpo. But Giannis's team, that was their year. This year is the Suns' year to win it. And they already clinched a playoff spot. So, yeah, I think the Suns are winning it all this year. If I had to pick an NBA team, sorry, Dashy, Bulls aren't winning it. Bulls have struggled for what I've seen. I know people at work have told me about the Miami Heat. Miami Heat might make things interesting in the Eastern Conference, but if I had to say, I like watching a highlight. If I had to say a team wins it, if it wins, Phoenix wins it. But for college basketball, I'm more interested in that. Even though my squad didn't make it into the playoffs for basketball, I'm fine with it. Whatever we were close to, but yeah, that's all I really got for that in regards to basketball. There's not too much in regards to basketball going on right now. It's just right now I'm focused more on college. I'm excited to see what's going to happen for college. I definitely know there's one matchup I will have on my prediction video. What's your take on Matt Hardy getting backstabbed by his old stable on AEW? Just to get saved by Sting, Darby Allin, and his brother Jeff Hardy? I like it. Well, I'm glad Jeff Hardy's in there. I want to see Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin sometime before Jeff Hardy retires from wrestling for good. Because Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin would be fantastic of a match. That'd be a great high flyer match. But Matt Hardy's just there to collect a check, realistically, at the end of the day. Like, a lot of these guys, like Chris Jericho, Matt Hardy, I don't know if Christopher Daniels is still doing it. Like, some of the older guys, they're there just to collect paychecks at this point. But yeah, that's pretty much all I was going to say. If there is a Scott Hall video, I probably will make a Scott Hall video because that's also something I wanted to bring up. Scott Hall is in very big support right now, and if family gets involved, he will be pulled from life support, which absolutely fucking sucks. But if he does die, we'll make a video no matter what on a Scott Hall video because I have a good story about Scott Hall when I got to meet him. Me and Alex met him at a wrestling convention, so yeah, that's about it because I do like Scott Hall. Scott Hall when I met him was a great fucking dude. And it just sucks to see what happened with them. And I know it just sucks saying that these people getting sick or really just mentally screwed up or just physically their body just is not able to handle surgery sometimes, and that sucks. Prayers for Scott Hall, I agree. Yeah, because it sucks whenever you have something happen due to surgery. It's out of your control, so there's not much you can do. At least the Steelers will be better than the Ravens. I'll tell you that right now. The funny thing is, the Steelers will still finish in second place in the AFC North next year. I'm telling you that right now. Steelers will still be better than the Ravens. They'll be better than the Browns because both the Ravens and Browns will both suck next year. I'm calling right now. The Ravens are going to be really bad next year. Dude, the Browns are fucking garbage, and the Ravens are an inconsistent team. So, yeah, I don't see realistically how the Baltimore Ravens really compete this year. They're going to lose a ton of people in free agency, and it's going to be fun seeing the Baltimore Ravens get swept by the Steelers again because that's how it's been. That's how it's been the past 2 years in a row. The Steelers have swept the Ravens. Yeah. So, yeah, with that being said, there's not too much else I'm going to talk about. I'm pretty much going to call it here. With that being said, guys, this is LC Muscles 20 here, signing out. See you guys later. Stay awesome. This was a fun little mini stream, unplanned stream. I may do some stuff later on, but we'll see what happens. Maybe Thursday before basketball drops. We'll see, but college basketball. Thank you guys all for watching. See you guys later. Stay awesome. Last question before I go. What about the Oscars? Fuck the Oscars. They're fucking irrelevant. They've been irrelevant for at least in the past few years. I know we'll not watch them. We'll never watch them ever since they screwed out Adam Sandler. But yeah, fuck the Oscars and fuck the Cleveland Clowns. Fuck the Ravens. And Dash, I'm sorry. Fuck the Bengals too. We may compete against you guys next year. We'll see. But you know what? I think the Steelers will be better than the Ravens and the Browns. But none of us, the only team in the AFC North team that's going to be in the playoffs next year is Cincinnati. Let's be realistic here. So that's about it. See you guys later. Stay awesome. Have a good one. I'm going to go get some lunch, and I'm out of here. Peace out, guys. See you later.